So this was a long procedure. He was in there for a while. His heart stopped during the procedure. Obviously, we got it right back, but at the end of the procedure, he reported having an out-of-body experience, so it was really quite memorable, we'll say.
It was out of body. This is the best way I could describe how it felt for me to watch them, to look at this from up in the corner of the room, so that I could see all these people, and I was out of body watching it, and was so impressed in the way that they were just not going to give up on me. I was convinced I had sleep apnea, so I made a doctor's appointment to deal with the sleep apnea. Driving to the doctor's appointment that morning, Susan, my wife, we've been together 52 years, said, "You don't sound normal. This is not normal breathing. We're not going to a new doctor. We're going to the emergency room." It did not take them long to realize they had a case on their hands.
He was found to have severe coronary disease with what we call a chronic total occlusion, or CTO, as well as a cardiomyopathy, where his heart muscle was not pumping well.
And then the next morning, I was referred to the complex case panel.
It's a heart team meeting where we discuss complex cases, best options for treatment, and we have about 30 people in the room, some of the best and brightest minds, helping make the best decision possible. The surgeons didn't feel as though bypass surgery was something that he would do well with or survive the actual procedure.
Dr. Frank has a nice way of not sugarcoating things, of being very blunt about things, and yet I knew he was going to try his very best.
Based on our heart team decision, it was determined that he would likely benefit from a procedure that I specialize in, and that's chronic total occlusion, or CTO angioplasty. We reviewed the fact that it may or may not be a successful first-time procedure, but we were going to do our best to do what we could for him at that time.
My most vivid memory was being wheeled into that room. I'm laying at the cath lab, awake, with a high-definition television of my artery, and I've been looking at this big black plaque for hours. And then for the first time, the artery began to straighten, and you could see they were making progress. So I'm watching, and I know that it's an inch or 2 inches from where I am, and I don't feel a thing, but I'm going like that. And then all of a sudden, he gets close to the end, and then it pops, and then all of us, like a river. Looking down this time, and I'm thinking, blood is going through an artery that hadn't gone through in years. They're clapping, and they're saying awesome and great, and I'm going awesome. I wanted to jump up off the table and dance with them as well.
So Mr. Nicholson's recovery was actually quite great, in the sense that for the complexity of the procedure and how we have to go about doing this, he was discharged home the following day, which is really quite remarkable. I have seen him multiple times after his intervention.
Perfect.
His heart muscle has recovered incredibly well. It's actually now as strong as it ever was. He's back to doing everything that he wanted to do, and he has made tremendous strides in improving his overall health and well-being. He's lost a bunch of weight, he's changed his diet, and he really is just, he's a new man, he tells me.
Spent 4.5 hours and just refused to give up, when it would have been so easy, so understandable. I would not have been angry if they'd given up. I'd understood it, but they didn't.
Mr. Nicholson actually has friends at a university system that were willing to put him on a private plane and fly him back for the procedure that we were offering here at NCH, and he felt confident enough in us and our team that he wished to stay here for his procedure.
I'm glad I chose NCH.